Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Life of 5. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, open your notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Happy Valentine's! Happy Valentine's, baby!
Happy Valentine's! Feliz Día de los Enamorados!
Guys, we have so good news. I know I haven't filmed, I haven't do any videos. I've been so busy, but I have so much good news and I'm so happy. I think we're ready. And le decimos no? Well, as you guys know, it's Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh, this camera's... Okay guys, so yeah, like I was saying, I have so good news. And for Valentine's, ¿cómo le dijimos? I know guys, I know. Okay, I'm just gonna say it, okay?
Estamos muy contentos porque nuestro sueño se nos está cumpliendo, y especialmente a mi esposa, de que apenas están construyendo nuestra casa.
Yes, guys, we're gonna buy a home. Finally, I'm gonna get my home, guys. And it's a process. It's a big, long process. It's gonna take like maybe 6 months or maybe even longer. But so far, they have told us it was gonna be ready by July. But it's a deal. It's 100% now ours. I don't know, you guys, now everything has changed. How to buy a home, I never knew this would happen. Like, okay, I'm gonna explain a little story. Like, okay, well, back about 12-13 years, we bought a home, right? And it wasn't like this difficult. I mean, it took like, the whole process took like 3 months with getting money, searching for the home, closing the house, doing the inspection, the whole entire thing. It took like 3 months, and it was a pretty long process. I thought back at that time, like maybe I'm saying like less than 15 years, right? And now, okay, there was problems for some reason. I'm not gonna get in details why we don't have that home anymore. But what's important now is that we're gonna get our second home, and this is for real. And this is it. I mean, regardless, we're just gonna put all of effort to keep this home forever, because we are growing to, you know, we're not old, right? But I'm saying, when we're just preparing ourselves for the future. And the best part is that it's gonna be a brand new home. It's gonna be a brand new home. I mean, they're gonna build it. They're gonna build our home. How cool. I mean, I always wanted a brand new home. Who doesn't want? Any female wants a brand new home. No one used the bathrooms, no one used the restroom, no one used everything. Everything is just brand new. I'm so freaking excited. My kids are excited. They don't live with us, right? But they're still excited for us. My husband excited, because that's what I always wanted. So we're gonna take you as a process. That's my Valentine's gift. That not the gift that we're having, but the gift that we wanted. Because as I was saying, back in the days, it was just a process of 3 months. And this time, because it's a brand new home and you have to like go through, I mean, obviously you go search, right? You go search, you go look at homes, and now they have these houses that they're just model homes, right? No one lives in them. They're just model homes. They have them decorated for you guys, so you guys go see them and see if you like how it's made and everything. It's so cool. I mean, everything is changing now. It's like, oh my God, who lives here? Because everything was like all decorated and everything. They say, no one lives here. It's just it's a model home. And I'm all like, wow, this model home is so beautiful. So we checked about we went to 2 places, but those 2 places had 2 motorhomes, right? So we went at the first place. Oh my God, I fell so in love. You know, guys, if, as a female, you know, when you go see houses, you never want to like, oh my God, you just want to stick with them because you fall so fast in love with them. They're perfect made. They have the roomy, the spaces, the storage, everything. And okay, so we at that first place that we went, we checked 2 houses. Obviously I loved it one so much, but the second one was like kind of small, less storage, and I didn't like it, but it was a motorhome, and so it looked nice because it was full of furniture. But the second place that we have gone, it would also, their models, they have all decorated and everything, and I love both of those that I saw. So I was kind of like confused. So we bet on them. You have to bet on them. Hold on. We gotta bet. You gotta put like a bet, like say, okay, I'm like, you gotta bet like what? Like if you're betting like buying a house, or like como una rifa, like say, okay, who bets for this? And you just kind of like that, but obviously you're not there. You just like, okay, you're gonna bet certain amount, right? And then I'm like, okay, so how much do we bet? We're over here thinking like, how much do we bet? So the first time, guys, we have bet on the same house, we bet like 10 grand. Okay, we bet like 10 grand. We should not be saying that, but I'm gonna say it. So we bet like 10 grand, and we didn't want it. Someone else wanted it. We had to wait for a whole freaking week to know, and they didn't tell us until like a Monday morning or a Sunday morning actually. And we didn't got the house. I was so sad. I'm like, why? So then the lady called us and she said, okay, well, you guys, you know, you still got in the list. You have another chance. You could win. You could have to bet again. And I'm like, okay, so how much do I bet this time? And I'm all like thinking, I'm all like, okay, so let's just double it. We are like, let's just double it. So we bet like, I bet a little more, and I gave it 22 grand. For a lot of people, it's a lot of money. For me, it was kind of a lot of money. So I'm like, okay. So we bet, say, on a weekend, like a Friday, and then we went to, we had to wait for the lady to tell us by Monday, anytime Monday. And I'm like, okay. We waited Monday, and I was checking my emails because that's the way that they'll tell us, like, okay, you were approved and blah, blah, blah. And nothing happened. I was waiting and waiting, and I was waiting for the email, and nothing, guys. I was like, oh my God. And my son, he's the one that was helping us with the, filling out the emails that we had to fill out for the, like, an application, because everything you do through, like, on your website, on your emails and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so anxious. But I will get subtracted by working, because I was working. It was a Monday, and nothing. My son was like, Mom, did they answer you? Mom, did they email you? Mom, did this? And I was like, no, I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I'll put the little emoji what I'm crying or I'm sad. I'm like, no, I don't know what happened. So at the end of the day, the lady said, no, they're still waiting, and we're gonna let you know by Wednesday, either Wednesday later in the afternoon or Thursday by noon. And I was like, oh, are you serious? Okay, so this is the time for me. This is the time for me to pray. I was talking to myself, like, this is the time for me to pray, because this is too much waiting for me. It was too much pressure. It was an anxiety. Oh my God. So I was like, okay. So I texted my son. I'm like, guess what they're gonna say? They told me that I have to wait either Wednesday later in the afternoon or early Thursday by noon. So I was like, okay. So it was Tuesday. I was like, God damn. It was Monday night, and then my son goes, Mom, we're almost on Tuesday. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's not even Tuesday. It was still Monday night. And I was like, oh my God, I still have to go to Tuesday. So, you know, whatever. So then I was like, okay, Wednesday came along, okay? And I'm like, okay, well, she said Wednesday, Thursday. I was still working, and, you know, I will be, you know, doing my thing. I'll probably forget for a couple hours, and then I'll remember. I'll check my emails constantly and stuff, or my text messages. Nothing, guys, nothing until, oh, I went. No. Oh, sí, se escanea en tu celular.
¿Cómo? ¿No me lo pasas uno ya?
No, lo pones como into photos. I don't know. But anyways, so I went on Wednesday. I went to pay my bill at Best Buy. And then, and I'm like, I'm going to go to Home Depot and just to look around and see what I could, you know, little details that I want to buy for the home. And I went to the restroom and stuff, you know. And then I went to the restroom and stuff, and I'm like, and I was thinking, I go, man, if this lady calls me when I'm in the restroom, it's gonna be horrible. It was so funny, guys. Well, I went to the restroom, and she did. She literally called me. I'm all like, OMGs. Okay, well, I gotta answer. I'm anxious. I want to know. But I had barely walked, guys. I just barely had walked to the restroom, you know. I was still like, but I was in the restroom, thank God, because I couldn't, you know, I wasn't on doing the restroom, but I was just in the restroom. And then she told me, and then she goes, why are you sad? I'm like, I'm not sad. You're calling me. I don't know what you're gonna tell me. I'm anxious. I've been waiting. You know, I'm just like, what are you gonna tell me? And then she goes, well, don't be sad. Well, you won the house. You know, guys, you cannot explain how I felt at the moment, but I screamed. I literally screamed, and I heard someone walked in the restroom. Because I wasn't in the restroom, but I wasn't doing I was just inside the restroom, but I went inside where no one could see me, because I know people were gonna come out and I didn't want them to see me and stuff. So I was just like standing up, and I was like, they closed the door, and I literally screamed. I could not. I felt like into a shock stuff, like, you know, and like, yeah, you know. And you got, because I both, oh, I didn't mention this. I bet for 2 houses. It was the same style, but one of the houses was with a big yard, with a huge yard, and the other house, it was the same model and everything, and the other one was just a regular, just a yard, just not that big. And I bet for both. I didn't mention the other house. I bet for both, guys. I swear, I bet for 2 of the houses. And she said, and you got the big one. And I'm all like, oh my God. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Oh my God. And I was just like covering my mouth, because I was literally kind of screaming. It was so excited. I couldn't even believe it, that God just, you know, God just gives you, you know, and makes choices for you when they know when it's time. Because I bet the first time was like, what, a month ago. Everything, it's been over a month, because we had to do like a process. We wait for the whole week, and then the next week they will tell us and stuff like that. So it was like pretty much a whole month. And the first time that we bet it, we didn't win. It was so disappointed. So the second time that we bet, I bet for 2 homes, and one had the big house. I'm like, you know what? The lady said I could bet, because there was 4 models, but we only saw 2. The other 2 models were small. So yeah. So I was saying, I was like literally like, I yelled, I was screaming. I was so happy we won the big one. I literally texted my son, and then I group messaged my husband, my daughter, and my 2 other sons. And I told him, and I just literally told him, I was like, oh my God, prayers, God just made it. I mean, like, how, I was just thinking how God gives you, you know, gives you another chance. And then, because I guess that first time, it wasn't for ours. It wasn't for us. And then the second time, we get the bigger yard and right in the corner, and we got the biggest second house. Because there was 4 models, one was bigger. We got the second biggest house, but we also, and there's from all those houses that they're building, those two houses, mine and the other bigger house, had only those two houses only had the only ones that had the biggest yard. So I was like, God, how can God just do this? You know, how beautiful. I prayed and everything. It was so beautiful, emotional. I was so happy. I was still like, I really won? Like, we really won? It was so excited. It was so excited. So there it is, my little story. So we're in the process, and I'm gonna take you how everything's gonna start, how they're gonna build. There's nothing. We already went yesterday to do a little paperwork and, you know, all that things that you gotta go do. And then we were looking for the address because we got the address. And then we went to see where where it is, because I got lost. Because there's a bunch of houses, and it kind of goes curvy, and there's nowhere out. It's kind of, you have to know. It's probably, there is a way out. It's just I didn't know how to get out. And when my husband, we went together yesterday, it just took us around, and we were in the other corner, and our house was in this corner. But the numbers that we were looking, the address, that were kind of that. It just cut the numbers, and then I guess our address was on the other side of the corner. But anyways, we're gonna take you on the process, and we're gonna. Right now, there's pretty much nothing. It's just the cement, the floor cement, that where they're going to start building it. It's just the cement. So I'm going to take you to the process, and we're going to show you our new home. And I'm so excited. And, you know, guys, just wish us good luck. Just pray for us. Pray for everything. You know, it's good. I mean, praying is really something we should all do, because God answers people's prayers.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yes.
He's still shocked, like that. But I'm so excited. So I'm gonna take you to the house and just how everything's gonna start, and take a little video. They might be the workers there, so I might just stand a little bit there if they're not around there, because it is going to take a process. It's going to take a while. They told us, okay, they just emailed today to telling us the date of when they're going to give us a house, and they scooted up a whole month more. We were supposed to get it by June, but they scooted a whole month more. So now we have to wait until July, almost the end of July. And so I guess it's just, if we have to wait and they have to build it perfect for us, then we'll wait. And we just relax and be patient, right?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna take you there, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys. So this is our home. This is our home, guys. This is gonna be our new home, and they're building it. So if you can see, it's only the concrete, the floor, where they're gonna start building it, and that's what we have. That's what we have right now. So it's awesome. There's
Es el puro terreno. Vean, puro terreno. Esta es nuestra casa. Esta es la base de la casa. Ay no, para enseñar la base. Y todo todavía es pura tierra. Pero este es el terreno de la casa. Esta es la entrada.
This is what the dirt.
Yeah.
This is our entrance right here. Let me see. This is our entrance right here. If you can see, that's our truck. So this is the entrance, and then this is the dirt they're going to be using, and then this is the concrete, the floor, and then our backyard goes through all the way to there. And this is all the houses they're going to be building. These are our neighbors.
Todas estas son las casas que van a hacer. Es una bendición. Apenas nos van a construir nuestra casa.
This is our new home. Well, actually, we're getting it to build, but it will be a house here, and I'm so excited, and I'm so blessed, and I can't wait to keep on posting you guys for the rest of our process of the building our house. I'm so excited. What you gotta say about it, Mama? What do you have to say?
Contentos viendo la raíz de nuestra casa. Ese es el principio de la casa.
Yeah,
Después se las vamos a ir enseñando poco a poco cuando vayan.
We're gonna be posting. Vamos a estar like posting pedazos cuando vayan building, like whatever they're gonna be.
Así las van a construir como aquellas que están allá. Van a empezar. ¿Y si de?
No se ve bien.
¿No se ve? Bueno, se mira apenas que las están
Man, if you guys
construyendo.
can see over there. Yeah, you can see a little bit back there. They're building those houses first. So that's why our house is gonna take a process of it's gonna take a process of about 5 more months, 5 to 6 more months. But it's okay, guys. We want this house to be built up right, be perfect for us, right? So we're gonna be taking you guys in the process every time we come and see how they're going on, like the process, the building, but for sure they already gave us a date. That's gonna be around July. I'm not sure the date, exactly the day, but the month it will be in July. So I'm so happy and I can't wait to show you what the whole thing is, it's building up or how it's gonna be. I cannot wait, guys. I just can't wait. I've been wanting my home for so long and finally we got it. So guys, if you guys like this video, give me a really thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up that we won our house and we qualify for everything else. So don't forget to subscribe, open your notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.